Guys, welcome back to another vlog. Currently, we are in chemistry lab, and I don't know what we are going to perform today, but still, it's a very nice vibe.
आता पाणी पितो का कसं धुवायचं असतं कप असं धुवून तुला चहा दिला तर चालेल का सो ऑलवेज द इलेक्ट्रो शुड बी केप्ट इन डिस्टिल वॉटर so here you will see two plates inside. So these are the two electrodes which always change the terminal. At a moment it is acting as a positive, the next moment it is acting as a negative. Okay, that's why the ions continuously move in the respective electrode. Continuous. Okay. Now about the standardization. This is internal standardization method. Okay, इसे turn करो थोड़ा. एक और एक बीकर ले लो छोटा. You have to do the standardization. So you have to, this is the standardization mode. Okay. What is written over there?
When switch is down, as standard conductometry 1.
Okay. So when the standard conditions are on, the display should read 1 millisecond. That is, these are the ranges. So we will be selecting a range 0 to 2 milliseconds. Okay. What we want on the display is 1 millisecond. So for that, rather than selecting a such big or very small range, we have to select the appropriate range. So here we are selecting 2 milliseconds, 0 to 2 milliseconds. Here also same way. Only the thing is, this is push button. That is the older one. So when the LED switches on over here, this is nothing but the standard condition. And then you have to select this is nothing but the same kind of a knob over here. So you have to use this range selector to select this 2 millisiemens. Okay, so this is 2 millisiemens. Yes, 2 millisiemens. Okay. Now it is reading 0.999 millisiemens. Means almost 1 millisiemen. If it is not showing 1 millisiemen, then you can adjust with the help of this screw. Okay, with a soft hand. This is very sensitive. This is fine. Okay. Here also it is showing 1.000. That is 1 millisecond. Once this is done, without fail, okay, this is the first thing that you have to do after adjusting it to 1 millisiemens. And then next is you have to select the range 20 millisiemens. Why? Because we will be using acid mixture which is containing HCl, which will show conductance beyond 2 millisiemens. So that's why we have to select the range, higher range. Okay, because 2 millisiemens is not sufficient. This acid mixture shows conductance somewhere around 3.5. Okay, that's why we have to select 20 millisiemens. And then if you will show some deflections, variations. It is working absolutely fine. Okay. Then in 100 ml beaker, you have to take 10 ml acid mixture and 40 ml distilled water with the help of measuring stick. 10 ml acid mixture, it's a mixture of HCl and acetic acid, and 40 ml distilled water. And then you have to dip this electrode into it. Note down the conductance, whatever conductance it is. That will be the conductance for 0 ml addition of NaOH. Okay. Then in the burette, meanwhile, in the burette, the other partner or groupmate can fill the burette. After cleaning, you fill the burette with 0.05 normal NaOH. 0.05. Okay. Up to the mark, remove the air bubble, and then go on adding 0.2 ml every time. Okay. When you add 0.2 ml, the HCl will start neutralizing. Means the fast moving H plus ions will be replaced by Na plus ions. So conductance क्या होगा? कम होगा. Will decrease. Okay. So initially you will see decrease in the conductance as you go on adding NaOH. 0.2 ml every time. So add a 0.2 ml, note down the conductance. As soon as you add it, slightly with soft hand you have to just stir it and leave the electrode. Okay. And then note down the conductance, because whatever NaOH you are adding, that should react with the acid. Okay. So for that purpose you have to stir it slightly and then note down the conductance. Okay. This is how you have to note down the conductance after every 0.2 ml addition of NaOH. How many readings to take? Around 20 or 25. Because the first reading is for 0 and another 4 ml addition. Each 1 ml will give you 5 readings. So around 20 readings it is sufficient. Plot a proper graph. Okay. Initially you will see a decrease in the conductance because HCl is getting neutralized, H plus is getting replaced by Na plus. After that, neutralization of acetic acid will start. Acetic acid is weak acid, but when it start undergoing neutralization, acetic acid will get converted into sodium acetate. Okay, means formation of ions will take place. More the ions, more will be the conductance. So from that point, you will see a slight increase in the conductance. Very slight, because acetate ion is bulky, so its movement is slow. But the overall number of ions is increasing. That's why the conductance will increase slowly. And after that, once the acetic acid gets completely neutralized, whatever excess drop of NaOH will be adding, it will show a major difference. Yeah, because there is introduction of OH minus. Because initially, before the neutralization of both the acid, whatever OH minus was added, that was reacting with H plus to form water molecule. But now no H plus is remaining after neutralization of both the acids. So OH will remain as it is in the beaker, which is the second fastest moving ion out of all these ions, which we come across in today's this experiment. What all ions will be coming across? Acetate, H plus, Cl minus, then OH minus, and Na plus. Okay, so the fastest is H plus, the slowest is acetate ion. Okay, so you should get a graph like say from your end, first, then increase, and then drastic increase. So these are the two end points. First end point, that is the neutralization point for HCl. The second one is neutralization of entire acid. So X1, X2. So X2 minus X1 will give you the amount of NaOH required for neutralization of acetic acid. X1 is the amount of NaOH required for HCl. X2 minus X1 is for acetic acid. And these values you have to use for the calculation of concentrations of these acids in the mixture. How much quantity of acid mixture will be taking? 10 ml. Okay. What is the concentration of NaOH? 0.05. Okay. And you know the endpoint, that is the X1 or X2 minus X1. What is remaining is to find out the concentration of that particular acid. So use M1 remaining is to M2 with the formula and calculate the concentration of that particular acid. Okay, using the respective endpoint, respective volume of NaOH required for getting the neutralization. Okay? Okay. So you can start your experiment. You need these kind of beakers. Okay, 100 ml beaker for performing the titration. You can see one over there.
And a notebook.
Very great.
I am interested in 0.05 and that too half a liter. सब कुछ तो बता दिए, गलत. कैसे करोगे सोल्यूशन? इसने बहुत अच्छे से साफ किया बेटा, बहुत सारा काम देखो। नॉट 0.05 normal, half liter correspond to how many grams?
तिथे माझी नोटबुक
I has reacted with the plastic material. Okay. It has reacted with the plastic material, and this is the dye which is used in many textile industries, and if this dye goes into the streams, it is not good for the aquatic life, neither human being. So this dye can be removed from the effluent industrial wastewater with the help of activated charcoal. Decolorization of any if dye is present in the water, that can be removed with the help of charcoal. Now you can see the colored solution. It is not going to react with the, or it is not going to get dissolved in the water, and also it is not going to interfere with our titration. So here you will see the mark of 500. Add this. Tab. So that's why you have to use these butter paper. Few years ago, during the offline exams, we used to put those black holocraft sticker on the details of the student. You generally write
Yes, sir, yes.
roll number, etc., seat number. So when we put that holocraft sticker, उसके पीछे जो होता है ना, ये ऐसा paper. I used to collect those papers because I know the importance of those papers, and I used to get it over here. And we use this paper. अगर normal paper use करोगे तो उसपे especially NaOH, you keep it. I will show you that I'll put a piece of that flakes, a small flake of NaOH, and I'll just leave it. क्या होगा? पूरा पिघल जाएगा. Hygroscopic, it will absorb the moisture, and that happens with most of the compounds. So it's better use such kind of paper.
बटर पेपर
Butter. ये 0.05 NaOH. Okay, ये कुछ we have to refer this one. Okay. Not find the markings below 1 ml. So how you are going to take 0.6?
थोड़ा अप्रॉक्स करना.
हाँ, तो थोड़ा अप्रॉक्स करना ही नहीं. 1.2 ले लो
हाँ,
एसिडिक एसिड और 2 ml HCl. दोनों अलग अलग हैं. पहले HCl ले लो. Okay. Then put it in the water. Then you dilute it up to 200 ml. कैसे डाइल्यूट करना है? बीकर में अगर आपने डाल दिया तो ऐसे 100 ml के जो वॉल्यूमेट्रिक फ्लास्क है 2 बार पानी उसमें डाल. ओके, दैट विल गिव यू 0.1 नॉर्मल HCl.
हाँ,
एंड सिमिलरली यू प्रिपेयर एसिडिक एसिड. कितना एसिडिक एसिड लेना है कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड? 1.2 for 200 ml. 1.2. So each this line represents 0.2 ml. तो 1.2 इतना एसिडिक एसिड लेना. एसिडिक एसिड and HCl concentrated, they are kept over there.
yes sir.
You can take it, but be careful. कुछ होगा तो नहीं. That is for very sure. Okay. गिरेगा तो थोड़ा सा जो स्किन है वो थोड़ा सा येलोइश होगा.
हाँ,
इससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं है. ओके, ये ना Done. So please, I need 100 ml volumetric flask. It must be kept in that tray. वो वाला नहीं, वो pH मीटर का है, वैसे उधर होगा.
तो एक्सपेरिमेंट करने से ज़्यादा सोल्यूशन प्रिपेयर करने से ज़्यादा मजा.
अरे ये बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग एंड यू शुड नो दिस इज एक्चुअली द बेसिक्स. यू शुड नो हाउ टू प्रिपेयर दिस. चाय पीने से अच्छा बनाना है ना. अलग अलग वेरिएशन है कि उसमें अदरक डालो,
इलायची डालो,
कभी लगे तो इलायची डालो, कभी लगे तो लौंग, दालचीनी.
ये बताया अपने को एक्सपीरियंस, लेकिन स्कूल में कभी करने को नहीं मिला.
मैंने बूंद में कभी सॉल्ट भी डाल दिया था.
कितनी बेइज्जती करवाएगी.
इसमें एक बीकर में पानी ले लो, डिस्टिल वाटर. वहाँ पे एक बड़ा जार था, देखो 2 लीटर्स का जार है वाइट कलर का. इसे थोड़ा क्लीन करके वो वाला पानी ले लो, वाइट. So not actually knowing these apparatus, it is not your fault. It is not your fault. That is what it is. Listen to me first. Because you never got exposed to laboratories. 2 साल में जो actually होना चाहिए था. Yes, come on, be fast. Generally, it will not be very effective for this one. But when it comes to H2SO4, when it is added to the water, it is an exothermic reaction. And when you are preparing this in bulk quantity, we used to put the beaker into the ice bath, then take the water and then go on adding H2SO4 slowly with continuous stirring, so that whatever heat is generated, that will be absorbed. अगर आपने डायरेक्टली डाल दिया फटाफट हो गया, फूट जाएगा. Okay. इतना 200 ml करना है ना?
Yes sir.
या अभी क्या क्या बताओ. आप पैकिंग करने के बाद प्लेट ऐसे क्लीन करते हो ना. तो वही किया, चार्ट किया. यस. क्लीन है. लग तो नहीं रहा, पर ठीक है.
वापस से क्लीन कर दो.
इधर पर 0.1 normal HCl. अभी एसिटिक एसिड ले लो.
तेल आपलं न्यूट्रलाइज झालेलं आहे.
हे फटाफट नोट डाऊन करत जातो. चाललाय वाढत. आता हा झाला 17.5 ला. 18 1.98 20.5 2.02 21.5 22 2.10
30 किंवा 35 ला तो डायरेक्ट ग्रो करेल.
एक ऑलरेडी आपल्याला पीक आलेलं आहे. 23 ला बघ एकदम 2.24 गेला. 23.5 2.5 ला 2.53 25.5 2.6 2.5 2.6 2.5 ला ठीक आहे. 26 ला 2.73 26.5 आता कमी आहे ना? ठीक आहे. आले रिडिंग्स? ड्रास्टिक इन्क्रीज कुठं आलेलं पहिला हा ना? मग आता एक्सिल किती होतं आपण?
एसिड 1 ml.
कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन एक्सेल 0.1 होतं
Yes sir.
का 0.1च केलं होतं ना?
0.1च केलं.
0.1 HCl अँड 0.1 नॉर्मल ॲसिडिक ॲसिड. NaOH किती केलं होतं?
0.05.
0.05. 0.05 ठीक आहे. आणि आता ह्याचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन कसं काढणार? नॉर्मॅलिटी ऑफ HCl इक्वल्स टू 1v1 इक्वल्स टू N2v2. NaOH 0.05 आणि रिक्वायर्ड किती आता इथे 24.2
2.24.
नाही व्हॉल्यूम दॅट इज कंडक्ट
23.
23
कमी पे का?
अँड
23 पे.
N1 0.1.
वी हॅड टेकन 10 ml.
Yes sir. 10 ml.
This is HCl, normative HCl. HCl, this is acid mixture. Normative HCl into volume of acid mixture. आपण 10 घेतलं होतं. तर ह्याची व्हॅल्यू काय येते बघा 0.05 into 23 divided by 10.
We successfully completed our experiment, and here we got the values. Done. Great. Bye bye.